Spirit right now don't have the read. Great util from Spirit, but Vitality have to go.
They're coming right through. There's an opener. Flames the guy to get it going, and that will be a bomb plant for Vitality. Instantly, you're on the back foot if you're Team Spirit. Out of position, rotating in, a man down for this retake. Now, Donk's been hiding out here the whole damn time, but Flames has not taken his eyes off this position. Still, Donk finds the first. No follow-up yet for Vitality, as right now Spirit sweep the board. Finally, Rob's gonna claw one back. Down here into Donk, ZywOo quelled, and that is one hell of a turnaround. Team Spirit from the back foot.
Quiet in anticipation.
ZywOo's going right through that. No respect paid to Zontix's smoke. And in comes the hit. Again, it was the opener for Vitality. So another retake being demanded of from Team Spirit. Donk leads the charge. He's got Tanier in alongside him. Trades go even this time around, but there's a follow-up from Shiro, and Messi's living on borrowed time. Again, Spirit pulling through a man down.
Oh man, these are impressive rounds of Spirit, right? It seems like Vitality had the perfect read there. Zontix anti-flash, and there is no flash. ZywOo just comes through the smoke.
I would say outweighed by the booze for Team Spirit. You get a couple of rounds like that where you're on the back foot, and you still find success, and that is just gonna dial you in. So a chance now to dine on these pistols, a chance at a 3-0 lead for Team Spirit. You're never gonna get them for free up against Vitality. These D-balls get a lot of ground out towards mid. Can't jump the gun here.
Looking over his shoulder still, 35 seconds as Vitality try to split this bomb site.
Oh my goodness, that's a Messi dig. If ever I haven't seen one, he's caught Donk. Zontix now really feeling the pressure as they clamp down on him. And so a lot being asked of here, right as Tanier rounds the corner, he gets iced out.
I mean, they can't win the easy ones, put them in no armor pistols, suddenly it looks free.
I mean, you just kind of think for Spirit fans watching around the world, the question isn't really around Donk, it's around what version do you get out of the other four, the rest of this team. And they will get put through their paces here.
Fake down.
Stack over towards B, but that bomb making its move now into main. Apex getting a lot of info from this position down in dark, but they've sacrificed quite a few players for this, so gotta get a move on the A side of the map. Being diligent in clearing everything, but the fake has worked wonders. You're a man down with a bomb plant. Vitality, they'll put Spirit on the clock.
Yeah, no kit as well, this could be a problem, but we got Donk and Zontix armed coming in together in this CT side. Deep position for Robs, but giving up fights early is exactly what Spirit wants, so this has to be profitable. Great flash, no move off the back of it. Second one, Robs looks to activate, and we got players who made it past him. Another gun grabbed, it's getting messy in this 2v4.
Getting messy in this 2v4 because he's on for a 10, and there's the save! The Brit and the Frenchman side by side. But it's Donk.
More than a man at times. Aggression made. Spirit, this is well timed. They could have been left out of position entirely. Now Magic's moving in. There's freed up rotations. Donk hears them down in connector. The picture's building here for Team Spirit.
Oh, there's a lineup! Donk good for a double. So going to keep Spirit well and truly in the question. Swing out for Apex gets punished. That's two players facing him. No util here to cut off this sightline, and there's that Magic's flank arriving. Rob's just too far removed, really, down there towards water. Meant to deal with any players on rotation. He would have a world to play into this 1v4.
We won't wait forever. Aggression, now we've been waiting for this water take here for Spirit, but Robs has called on to it. Donk still denies a double. How does he do it? Spirit out of there. I have no idea how Donk picks them both up.
Well, Donk's really coming to his own across these last few rounds. This is where Vitality would have loved to have their point man getting involved. ZywOo on this AWP trying to force a fight, but it takes Flames to play for the trade. I mean, already Vitality just down to these two players, Messi and Flames. not together in this endeavor either. This is a round you might start weighing up if you even want to attempt.
Spirit aren't scared. Look at them go again, re-aggressing in middle. A dangerous move, but one that could catch good timings. Flames has just crossed by as Tanir gets on the line, but Flames hits his headshot first.
Well, if they were playing the numbers game, that one kill, suddenly you're pretty interested in this.
They're boosting up and Donk doesn't know. He's going to flank stairs. His bomb is in the open.
That's what he needs to find the timing on. That's Donk's whole round. If he can catch Flames, stop the bomb, round's done, but Flames has gotten away from him. Whoa. Now Mezzi arrives from that boost, A site secured. Spirit are crossing their fingers, hoping that this backstab from Donk can provide the salvation. Can deal with this round before it becomes a problem. But a smoke in his way. Magic's on for the first. They've lost track of Mezzi in amidst this. Now Donk arrives on this wrap round. All round you've been waiting for Donk to play his hand. But Mezzi's pieced it together. Util gives up the aim of the game. Mezzi's got a bomb to play with. The last thing you expect from Donk is that he just sits. This is a play. You always think Bax his aim. And Donk uses that to his advantage.
Yeah, I think Mezzi's hoping he'll get a bit of a surge, won't he? He'll get a bit of a warning, but Donk just ice cold on that bomb, sticks it in a dangerous 1v1. And that can't stop in this round, because Vitality are approaching him. Head-on collision with 4 players.
Just looking for brute force here on this B hit. Ooh, great trade for Apex, sure. No. He has to play through his own Molotov. He ends up dying and it looks a little bit foolish, but you uproot that one player in the bomb site and that is going to let ZywOo get this bomb down.
Double nade.
Too late. Willing to give up his life for the good of the team, for the good of the round at play. And look at who you've left in this clutch. You couldn't think of 2 better Vitality players in this 2v2. It was this duo that at the rise of Vitality took the world by storm. Does Spirit have anything to play for here? Smoke lobbed in, smoke for the bomb, but ZywOo plays ahead. Big damage dealt on his Ontix. And so low on health, so low on time. He knows there's no playing for this, still goes down with the bomb. There's a round teed up for ZywOo and Rops to close.
And Messi just timing on that B hit, right? Like they lose 2 opening kills. It takes Tanir's double to do anything. For Apex, a high risk, high reward play here in the Molly. And I think the danger for Spirit was they waited too long to throw those HGs. I think they wanted to do them at the same time. So will it just be an execute with this late lurk from Flames? Long time wasted on this B site and not much time left to waste. 30 seconds and you're throwing a main smoke? Vitality, there is almost no room for error in this site hit.
They played a couple of rounds like this where everything is to go right. Thus far it hasn't been a problem, but what if things now do start going wrong? Magic's dead, but there's layers to this defense, and it's layers that Vitality are struggling to break through. Even as Flames arrives, he's got 15 apart on this bomb.
Put it down, but I don't think he believes it.
Donk and Shiro make their way over. You've got your fire starter and your round closer for Team Spirit. This has to be enough.
Connection for Shiro, and Spirit are still in this half. Magic surely knows it's too early in the round to make a flank happen. But he's still curious.
I think if your Magic's kind of eyeballing a 30-ish second mark, but gonna take a swing out there.
Not bad.
40 left on the round, goes for the info, gets out with a kill and a boatload of damage onto Mezzi, so he's done his part in the round and then some.
Mid re-clear leaves his site open for business. Vitality clocking in.
And as has often been the case, no respect on these smokes, on this util, they play right through it. Shiro, AWP on the line. Second shot comes up short, but the rifles now move in, and ZywOo has no support in this. He is fully alone. Messi's trying to get a move on, but with 10 seconds left, there is no winning this. Got to play through the smoke and hope that something goes right. Spam connects. Spirit, they'll split the difference on this half. It's packs of 2s throughout, just chaining together 2 rounds wherever they can. And it's been these CT halves that have felt so problematic. Oh, a little ugly for ZywOo. Apex is not going to get a lot of respect out here towards mid. Flames even been heard. Here's them scaling out towards mid. Now it's Apex's turn. Robs gets one. 4 players pushed up towards Temple, but they go back. And that's keeping a stack over towards B. Robs now uncovers the true intention on this round. He's got 4 guys coming his way. Isolated, put down, bomb plant for Team Spirit as they look for both pistols on Anubis.
Oh, Shiro, great shot here on Apex. That's going to make this impossible for Vitality. No position, no advantage, and bomb planted. Spirit with another pistol. So much confusion in that round. Pushing all the way through middle, going to Temple, pulling back into A through the smoke. Spirit getting wild. And Tanir's going to lock it down with a 3K here in this pistol.
Got to be feeling nervous when he sees that camera smoke goes in. Knows they haven't had eyes on middle in this entire round, so around this corner it could be any number of Team Spirit players. They come his way. That's a spot on 2.
Good luck, ZywOo.
But this B site is starting to get very claustrophobic. Mezzi gets rid of 1. ZywOo getting pincered here. Orb chimes in with the first. Can't flick back in time. Defense falls to Mezzi and he's not cut out for it. Shiro dead back in the spawn. And a 2v2 retake, but Flames is very wounded.
Yeah, that was a kill that would have won the round straight up. But now Vitality have a question to answer. Can they retake this site?
Zontic's AWP. Not something you get to see a whole lot. But he nails his shot, and Tanir there to follow up. Team Spirit, double digits secured. They just keep racking them up.
What an incredible round for Tanir as well. Kit takes that space right back as ZywOo finds Donk.
Bit of aggression out of spawn for Vitality.
Oh, just oppressive here. Apex putting his life on the line in middle. Spirit ready to jump on this B site, and Magix is just absolutely fine to take these fights. All right, ZywOo, it's now or it's never.
Catches Donk. Clash of the Stars. ZywOo gets him out of the round. Smoke dropped in to try and allow him a reposition.
Spirit stay grouped all together.
Seen Flames in a number of awkward fights around this mid window on the CT side. This time hoping a boost can give them a way in. Timing there for Mezzi, but not fast enough to deal with this mid player. Shiro's even beaten the timing on ZywOo.
Oh!
And so he gets out of there.
No
now
way.
Backstabbing these 2 players main side. They will at least get rid of Shiro. Still, the real task laid out in front of them. It's this A-side retake. And a world of uncertainty, because a lot of times passed since Spirit got those openers. They could be anywhere.
Magic's hiding backside, and they just use their nade, so they can't get him out of this position. There's no kit right now on Vitality. The clock is against them. Smoke goes heaven. ZywOo needs to hit this next shot, and so he shall. They're on the bomb, and ZywOo has that cover just in time. Vitality snip the wires and sneak back in on this CT side.
Let's see if a round like that, a high-impact round. Look at him go. Gets his 1-3K of the map on this AWP and instantly trying to force fights.
Just lost Apex, our B main push at the same time. Vitality coming in with some aggression.
Just think about how much more timid ZywOo's looked on this AWP. Aggressive to start this round, hanging around in main. Flash doesn't scare him. Maintains his line on this AWP. ZywOo lies in wait, and right round the corner, Zontix not going to get past him, but they will secure that opening on a Robs.
That's Donk, baby. Unforgiving as the entry comes in. I don't think Vitality expects Spirit just to recommit here on this site here, but they look very tempted, don't they? Flames in lacrosse, but smoked off. That nade could find Donk. Just falls short. 4 health the difference, and will that make the difference as Spirit come in?
Flames certainly feeling pressure because ZywOo's trapped behind this smoke in the camera. Flash in, he plays right through.
Across.
ZywOo's gone. Won't have a chance to play here. It's got to be Flames or it's bust. There's 2 from him. Scared about middle, but Mezzi confirms it's clear. Don't have to look over your shoulder anymore. Just got to fight these 2 in front of you. All in that sight. But Magix does not feel safe to plant, not yet, not with flames running amok in the heavens, and this smoke puts you on a timer. That now fades. Angles open, 2 flames, swings out, Mezzi, a clutch demanded. Knows the whereabouts of this last man. Can Tanir find map point for Spirit? Calls the bluff on this bomb plant. Molly makes him hot under the collar. And there's Mezzi with the swing. A touch of class. Nerves hold in the 1v1. And back-to-back rounds for Vitality.
Oh, it's such a scary round the whole time in that 2v2. Both teams are looking over their shoulders.
I think that is what makes the Donk versus ZywOo head-to-head so interesting. ZywOo kind of the perfect Counter-Strike player. The guy with phenomenal reads, always seems to make the right move. Donk the kind of guy who knows what the right move is, but he would rather go for the least expected, the least anticipated, like a push through the molly looking for an opener. He won't get it though. 1-for-1 trade, and now into the ZywOo AWP. Can he do any more? He has support arrive in the form of Apex. Right now trying to play for time. And as ZywOo just buys you more and more seconds, more and more players arrive to deal with this A-hit. This make or break round for Spirit goes nowhere unless Shiro, with 10 seconds left. But that ain't happening anytime soon.
Oh, ZywOo's hungry for more, is he? Careful, don't put the AWP on the line here. Shiro could go for a risky punish. They're gonna run in knife out, careful! ZywOo! A massive no-scope bails them both out.
Shiro's got $50.
Oh dear.
ZywOo's put him in debt.
And the second player, Vitality get a position. Execute from Spirit, but only 2 strong here.
Robs and Flames hold the line. ZywOo, rare swing and a miss. Certainly come online with this AWP, but it has allowed Team Spirit in with the bomb.
Not bad. Take a plant.
Bomb has been planted.
That smoke, not as much of a problem as usual. There's 2 nades to try and blow this open. Tanir hoping to take the space back, and he's got Shiro here alongside him. They want to stop this spillover through the smoke. Line up there. ZywOo says no. Brings it down to a clutch. Brings it down to the 1v1. And in Paris, it's ZywOo to try and keep the good times rolling in for Vitality.
In pursuit of a man advantage. Flames, he'll get that fight. He saw the leg. Easy kill. Those fights are Magix 1-1. No longer. And even with the missed shot, Vitality don't get punished. They get to get out of there.
Even just the type of plays that the Vitality are making, you know, they weren't doing this rounds ago. They were a lot more fearful, a lot more timid. You can see how that confidence has started to surge. Ooh. Opener now for Donk, who has been getting bested in a lot of these entry attempts as of late.
Careful.
That's got to reignite some faith. Advantage taken. 2 low players here, and Apex caught with nades out. Flames, backstab gets denied.
Tanir and Donk, this terrifying twosome, have dragged Spirit back on the board for 1 more round. ZywOo, you don't have the money to go for this one. You may be rich, your team are certainly not. ZywOo's all boosted up and over that A-main smoke, but it's Spirit who don't respect the mid-utility this time. They just go storming right through. 4 players in. They're still going into ZywOo. Flames can buy a few seconds here, but ZywOo patiently waits for that molly to fade. Which side does he prioritize? Zontic's legged and he can't finish the kill. Zontic runs away, and so does Spirit into the site.
You know you've hit the timing, you know you've found the window. Spirit looking to end this one here and now. Zontic's very, very late, will get cleaned up. Spotted earlier on, and so it's handed off to Tanir and Magix, but these have been, outside of Donk, your 2 heavy hitters. Tanir's had some massive impact here for Team Spirit. And so a guy that was brandished a problem now is to try and see them through another impossible round. We've got spots on 2 of the 4 players here. An idea as to where this is coming from. Tanir! Magic happening, doesn't know about Mezzi as the last man. And so a 1-round game as Mezzi adds another clutch to the tally.
ZywOo chooses to put his to use. Aggression on this B side. Tinir has a gap on this cross. Well, nades on his position. Vitality coming to punish. They've sent it as well. Tinir doesn't know. They are right beside him.
You'd love to get rid of Tinir.
Oh,
He's had a lot of influence in this game, and it's not done yet!
How does he do it?
That's Tinir up against the full might of Vitality. They've got every advantage. They've got the drop on him, or so you think. They're going to lean into a gamble. They bring ZywOo over. Damaged as soon as he turns his head out through the temple. ZywOo! Not cut out for it, and now you've got a very quiet Rops throwing into a 1-on-3. Have not had to say his name all too much in this opening map. Spirit knocking on the door of a win at the start of this quarterfinal, a recovery from the Vitality comeback. And a shaky Rops plays it forward, plays it in, there's the first. One man unaccounted for, and that's all it takes. Team Spirit breathe a little easier. They stave off that comeback. Anubis goes their way, and a map up to start this quarterfinal with Tinir, the guy, firing on all cylinders.
9 months since Team Spirit were able to take a map off of Team Vitality. 9 months since November, back on dust.